Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Congratulations, ACEC.
Good afternoon. Welcome graduates, parents, staff, family, and friends to the June 24th commencement ceremony of the class of 2020. Austin Career Education Center began as a vision in 1977 of Sister Colette Jolie and Mary Jo Scholl. It is with great sadness that I say that Mary Jo passed away this spring. I would like to honor the memory of Mary Jo. However, I know that this occasion that we celebrate today honors the vision that Mary Jo had of providing an alternative path to receiving your high school diploma. 43 graduation ceremonies for thousands of students is a remarkable legacy. She will be deeply missed. This has been an incredible year. It started the same as all school years do. Old faces like Robert, Kayla, Kiana, Devon, and Dara, all trying to hide their excitement of being back in class with Mr. Wagner and Dr. Spell, while the new faces like Deja, Lanaya, Howard, Ashiana, and Jacob begin to wonder whether or not they should believe the hype. Yes, we are that school. Austin Career Education Center is the place where everyone with the goal of reaching one of life's greatest milestones is welcome to strive. Other systems may have their knee on your neck, but at ACEC, you have permission to breathe life into your dreams. The knee is lifted when you walk through our doors, but our hands are firmly on your backs, pushing you forward. Each day told its own story. Mondays would begin with Kevin promising to come to school every day this week because last week didn't count, and Angelo stopping by just to check up on me. On Tuesdays, it was Malik and Ladarius. Have you heard anything about our Walmart job? Wednesdays was reserved for Deasia, who decided that she would apply to every college in the state of Mississippi. Or Jayla, who wasn't speaking to Miss Young today. Thursdays, we had our version of a reality show. Beyonce and AJ, breaking up for the umpteenth time. Or my outside girls, Tanisha, Janaya, and Lakeisha, letting me know what happened in Miss Boyd's class today. The week ended with Field Trip Fridays, Art Institute, scavenger hunts, museums, movies, Hamilton, and even the circus. Not just any circus, but the Universal Soul Circus. Miss Williams, that was the most fun we ever had. This was our school, and these were our stories. Good or bad, there was life inside these walls. Monday, March 16th. We were told that school would be closed for 2 weeks. Okay, great. An early extra long spring break. But what happens when 2 weeks becomes 2 months? We've been waiting to see our teachers and friends in a place where we all have a shared vision of success. Another week, and we're still waiting. Life happens, and we learn. We learn that remote learning is mostly remote with very little learning. Schools will provide a meal to feed our bodies, but where's the knowledge to nourish our minds? Darkness enters, and we're still waiting. We learned that a non-discriminate virus can make one sick enough to die, but not sick enough to be tested, and we are still waiting. We learned that in this windy city, we have a mayor that will not be swayed. Shut it down, she said, without waiting for direction from our leaders in Washington. We are still waiting. We learned that in this 21st century, the entire history of a people can still be summed up in one horrific act. 8 minutes, 46 seconds. Our people demand justice, and we are still waiting. We learned that together we are a powerful force, strong enough to tear down walls with a tornado-like tenacity, destroying everything in our paths. We're done waiting. We learned too that we are a powerful force, resourceful enough to recreate and reimagine a better tomorrow. Together we can rebuild. Imagine what could be if we, the most beautiful, the most gifted, the most talented, and the most given people on this planet were allowed to, encouraged to, and chose to be great. We are done waiting. We are done asking for permission. Like a phoenix, we will rise. Our families, our communities, the entire magnitude of our existence could never be suppressed. It was only a matter of time. The waiting is over. So as each of you hear your name called today, know that you are being honored for all you have accomplished. This is your moment. The wait for that all-important milestone is over, but I hope your journey has only just begun. May you each continue to choose the path to greatness, that each of you finish your story. Don't wait for someone to write it for you or tell you that it has already been written. We salute you.
And I rise like the day, I rise up, I rise unafraid, I rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. And I rise up, I like the waves, I rise up, in spite of the ache, I rise up, and I do it 1,000 times.
Hi, my name is Adam Wagner. I'm a social studies teacher and reading specialist at Austin Career Education. This was my 20th year at the school. I have a piece for you today. It's called Black Minds Matter. Change your mind and you change the world. Thinking for yourself is the most important thing you can do. Remember that. They call this a time of crisis, a struggle to cope. I call it a revolution, a real reason to hope. The worst of times isn't a call to stop trying. Do you choose to see dark clouds or silver linings? True, there's a lot of steam that needs releasing, and truth be told, the police do need policing. But that's not an excuse to go out looting, and that's not an excuse to go out shooting. Instead, go out recruiting for the next million-person march to show the 1% that melanin is in charge. This pandemic is harsh, but the real enemy is hate, which comes from fear and greed invented race. Now it's a case of how much we want it to change and how much we want to remain the same, how much we want to exchange and rearrange. The fact remains, black and brown are the global majority. That's real power, not what passes for authority. What are your priorities, morality or conformity? Embrace the enormity of non-uniformity. to towardly combat the system mortally. Historically, the truth is there is no superiority, but there is original, spiritual, civilized immortality. Accordingly, we can decide to keep running further away or turn back to the beginning and delay the decay. Make a better day, make progress by going back. Attack the unpleasant present and make the future black. Stop the gun clatter, clean up the blood splatter. Fill the world with laughter and raise the human stature. We have to gather rather than scatter to take advantage of this beautiful disaster. White supremacy has to shatter because one thing will never change and the truth still remains. Black minds matter. Education will save all nations. Having a cause is causation. Empty will become plenty. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good afternoon. My name is Miss Yvette Young, and I serve as a Student Service Coordinator here at Austin Career Education Center. This message is to my kings and queens. I stand before you at this time to let you know that you have added joy to my life, and for this I say thank you. Each day may not have been our best day, but I do believe that we each have enjoyed seeing one another and being connected to one another daily. I come to encourage you to believe that you are better than what they have said, time and time again. You may have heard you are worthless, but I want you to tell them that I am worth it. They have said that you will never make it. Tell them that the race is not given to the swift or the strong, but to the one that endures to the end. They may have said you will never amount to anything. Tell them I am a conqueror. They may have said you are just like your mama, your father, or that person on the street. Nope, God made me and he made me who I am. And I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Now in a few short minutes, you will receive your very well-deserved high school diploma. You have become a high school graduate. You have worked hard, and now I encourage you to work even harder in order that you will reach your goal. Maybe college, a trade school, or even a job. Whatever your route you decide to take, please do not falter. Keep looking forward, and you shall receive all that you have been designed to have. Always remember to exemplify love, forgiveness, kindness, smiles. Always encourage one another as I have encouraged you. Congratulations to Austin Career Education Center's class of 2020, the class that made history.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Polly Toman. I am on the staff here at Austin Career. I have written a poem for all the graduates, and when I finish reading the poem, I am happy to share out my email address if you would like to get another copy from me. Sing a song. Sing a song of gladness, of good times we have shared. Sing a song of respect to show all we cared. Sing a song of achievement, of goals that we have met. Sing a song of desire, of things we want to get. Sing a song of uniqueness, we stand tall and proud. Sing a song of admiration, in one voice, we sing out loud. Sing a song of thankfulness for all those who are dear. Sing a song of inspiration, of places far and near. Sing a song of opportunity, of choices we will make. And sing a song never ending, of learning to give for goodness sake. If you would like to get a copy of this, my email address is ptoman@austincareer.org. I wish the graduates much success in their life after high school, and thank you.
Hello, graduates. My name is Pastor David Winston. I'm the youth pastor at Living Word Christian Center in Forest Park, and I just want to say congratulations to those of you all who are graduating the Austin Career and Education Center. You all are a special group of people, and I'm so encouraged that you stayed the course. Some others quit, some others didn't even show up, but you stayed the course, and you deserve to give yourself a round of applause. You did a good job, and we're so incredibly excited for you. We've been partnering with your school for about 4 years now, and I'm so excited every time I get a chance to bring a word of encouragement to you. I work with students from all over, and the encouragement is the same. You know, the word is the same, even though we might come from different backgrounds and all over Chicago and surrounding areas. Everybody needs hope. Everybody needs encouragement. Now, I know if you're like me, you've seen what's been happening on the news, you've seen the headlines, and you've seen even what's been happening in your neighborhoods, and you've seen some of the injustices that are happening. But I want to let you know that you can defeat injustice different ways. We know one of the ways is doing peaceful protests. Maybe some of the other ways are voting or doing this or that. But I want to let you know that one of the ways you can defeat injustice is by occupying positions of power. I believe that you all are taking the first step to a long road of success. You know, there's a scripture that says this in Proverbs: when the uncompromisingly righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked man rules, the people groan and sigh. We need good leadership now more than ever. We need you and everything you contain, all your gifts and everything that God has put inside of you. We need that right now. I believe that what we're experiencing is a failure in leadership in every area. And that as you've taken the first step, as you graduate, you've taken the first step to fighting against injustice and systemic racism by getting an education. That's one of the best things that you can do, is just get educated so you can be able to sharpen your skills, so you can grow your knowledge, so that you can help the very community that you were raised in and that you were born into. I believe that becoming a respectable person of influence is something that really helps change the lives of others, because, you know, sociologists say that even the most introverted person will influence over 10,000 people in their lifetime. So that means that you are a person of influence. I'm not talking about having a big social media account, having a big Instagram or Snapchat following or TikTok following. I'm talking about making real change and influence just through the people you might know and see and interact with every day. I believe that as you keep your faith in God, knowing that you have been put here for a purpose and knowing that you've been born into your generation for a purpose, I believe that God will continue to direct you and to guide you. He'll help you make a difference in your generation. Now, I know there's a lot of anger and frustration happening. Maybe you might have lost a loved one recently. Maybe you might have witnessed some injustices happening, maybe right down the street on your own block. But I want to let you know this, that the anger and frustration that you feel must be turned into something positive. It has to be turned and directed into something that will make a positive impact. Something that will be used to build up and not tear down. Something that will inspire hope and not rob us of our hope. This is a positive step in the right direction. Now it's time to finish the course. I know you've got your high school diploma, you're graduating, but this isn't the end of the course for you. I believe that this is just the start. It's time to finish the course. It's time to run and make it your goal to finish your race. We as society can no longer wait. We need your gift. We need your solutions. We need your strategies. We need your way of thinking. We need your voice right now. I believe the future is bright because you're in it. And I believe that you will make this city better. I believe that one day you will make this nation better. That you'll make your block and your neighborhood better. Just because you're in it. And just because you carry something special. There's a scripture that says in Psalms, give justice to the poor and the orphan. Uphold the rights of the oppressed and the destitute. Rescue the poor and helpless. Deliver them from the grasp of evil people. That's what you've been born in this earth to do at this time. You're special. You're unique. Don't let anybody downplay your uniqueness, your importance, your significance. I'm not talking about how much money you have in the bank or how many connections you have. I'm talking about you being authentically you, the way you think, the way you operate. It's time for you to come out of your shell. Your shrinking down doesn't make things better. Your stepping back doesn't make situations better. It's time for you to step to the front. It's time for you to become the leader that God has placed you in this earth to be. I like what Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson said recently on a post that he had. He said that we must become the leaders that we are looking for. Austin, CEC, it's time for you to become the leaders that we're looking for. I'm proud of you. Congratulations. God loves you. We love you. And continue your race.
Until Black Lives Matter, it's grind over chatter. Dreams over sleep until we climb up the ladder. From Emmett Till to Breonna, images still wielding trauma. I can't breathe from corona, but it's better than a knee to the back of my neck while screaming to mama. And they've been branding this image before the pandemic. We've been damaged and pillaged, so we must study the laws that affect us. What's the plan for the village? It's time to separate, study, quarantine the mind, remote learn, and humbly read the stories of the time, and it'll read. It's gonna take us to where you lead. The grad cap on your head is like Cap on his knees, and the map that we need is gonna take a combination of our ancestors' past tactics, last actions, bus boycotts and stopping our transactions. Learning our value will get us the last laugh and bring the system to its knees. The irony, learn the passion of the youth, and we can't possibly lose. From the back of the bus to running the mass transit. The Black Panthers in their teens, you're the young Martin Luther. Start the future right now, rather marching or looting. We can't ignore it or zone out, or the past is bound to repeat itself. Like Fred Hampton, they killed Breonna Taylor in her own house. Philando in front of his family. Mike Brown and Martin with their hands up. Emmett Till and George Floyd were both murdered with their hands cuffed. And I don't claim to have the answers, so you must prepare the path. Solutions come from speaking out, so the only time to cover your mouth is when you wearing a mask. Racism is still alive, it's all apparent. When white supremacy is weaponized, not sorry, Karen. We tearing down your statues, that's warfare psychologically. But we much rather destroy your system than your heroes symbolically. They call us Negroes biologically, attack us with diseases and all. Blood on the leaves. In 2020, strange fruit still steam in the fall. So defiance is needed by all to form alliances. But what we really need are engineers and black scientists. Infrastructure, foundations to build communities. Fight the virus of racism with unity. Make herd immunity. Mechanics, whatever we need, we can plan it. Standing up is outstanding. We've always been the standard. Ancestors from Kemet to Timbuktu. So in your DNA is coded with the soldiers that you can live up to. What flows through your vein is the blood of abolitionists. So your natural condition is freedom. Just remember this. Make moves, measure twice, cut once with plenty wisdom. To get the future that we want, we'll need the graduates of 2020's vision.
I don't want to seem illiterate when these words I think of with my own brain come out incorrectly. I don't know why my brain functions like this. Maybe it's stress, but I work with it. Honestly, I do know why my words are slurred. It's because of some choices I made. I chose anger over success, but that time has passed. My name is Ashiana Kane. When I first came to Austin Career Education Center, I was 20. The reason I came to Austin Career is because my anger, emotions, and quick judgment left me in a very compromising position. And rather than for me to be okay with the outcome, I decided to move forward and put myself in a position to succeed. And that's how I ended up at Austin Career. I could have dropped out or even took the choices they gave me. Instead, I chose a different path and began going to a school just for me. I'm sure many scholars have similar stories to mine. It is the year of 2020. We have prospered in a toxic environment. We have overcome so many obstacles to get to where we are today. And through everything, we kept one thing in mind: our education. 2020 has given us a pandemic, racial segregation, and even police brutality. But everyone came out with a diploma. Every hidden truth has been released to the public. The life we once lived has changed completely in a matter of 6 months. But I'm proud to say I am a graduate of 2020. The question for us now would be, what's next? We have unlimited opportunities at our disposal. Just have to apply ourselves. It's not always about the quality of the sound. It's about the words and their meaning. Thank you.
Hi everybody. Wanted to congratulate all of you for graduating this year, and I want to recognize a few students who've had excellent skills in mathematics. And that would be Mary Crosby, Lachey Price, Janiyah Jones, and Robert Hurdler Price. But I want to say to every student in the math classes, you've done an excellent job. And I do hope that most of you consider furthering your education. I'm very, very proud of all of you. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Miss Yvette Young, and I stand here to represent the English department here at Austin Career Education Center. First, allow me to say thank you, parents, for sending your students here to become students at our school. We appreciate you and we love them. Allow me to encourage you that letters become words, words become sentences, sentences become paragraphs, paragraphs become pages, pages become chapters, and yes, chapter becomes book. You are each skilled to be your own book writer. Remember that assignment in class when you had to write your book for your final? You did a very good job. Thank you for this. I stand here today to present 4 awards to 4 well-deserving students. On behalf of Dr. Spell, she would like to present 2 students, Ms. Tanisha Williams and also Ms. Latina Williams, awards for their efforts in English. Tanisha will be receiving the Michelle Obama Award. And if you know anything about Michelle Obama, she has written this fabulous book titled Becoming. So having said that, Tanisha, you are becoming an extraordinary woman. Latina, you are quiet, calm, but yet fearless. And you have a powerful word to give to your peers. So continue to do what you are doing. And for this, you will be receiving the Toni Morrison Award. As we move right along, we will present awards for the most improved students and the most overzealous student. These 2 young men, they came into class, they did what they had to do, they provided great quality work. For the most improved student, I present to you Mr. Robert Ruiz. As the biggest achiever, I would also like to present this award to this young man. He came in and he just soared. He constantly asked, what do I need to do? What assignment do I need to complete? Is this right? Do you do it like this? And the answer was yes. And once he presented each assignment, they were phenomenal. For this, I present the Biggest Achiever Award to Mr. Jacob Gutierrez. Congratulations to each of you guys, and please do not let this rest here. I encourage you to go further, learn to read, to write, to interpret, and then share what you have learned with others. Thank you.
Hello, Jay Woo Jung here to present to you the awards for science in 2020. To the most outstanding students who always questioned the credibility and reliability of everything around her, I ask to keep your healthy skepticism always alive. Congratulations to Miss Deja Robinson. And to the most improved students who always understood the importance of technicals in science, who has shown genuine interests in knowing the deeper things around him. Congratulations to Mr. Robert Ruiz. The world lies before you. Question it and test it before accepting it.
Hey, Adam Wagner here to present the History and Social Studies Awards for 2020. The most outstanding student in history in the school this year not only knew about ancient Kemet and the Orishas, but also about Blumenbach and some white supremacist philosophers. Just a brilliant young historian who I know is going to keep on learning about herself and her people and using that empowerment to change the world. That award goes to Miss Lanaya Fields. And the most improved student in social studies history this year is a great thinker, a great writer. She's always been on point in all of her academics and is genuinely a really good person who I think is also going to go out there and change the world. And she had a little bit of a bump in the road, but she came back strong, and so the most improved student is Miss Celeste Miles. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ms. Keller. I have the joy of being the art teacher here at Austin Career Education Center. An artist is gifted with the ability to bring unseen vision, ideas, emotion, and thoughts into our natural world. As a result of this power, the artist is uniquely tasked with the responsibility to consider the world we live in, decide how we can change it, and then create that change. There are many artistic change agents here at Austin Career. I am here to honor Devon Liddell for his aptitude in the creative arts. For the years that I have worked with Devon, he has consistently innovated. He has pushed the boundary of what was to what can be. He has consistently been open-minded to new techniques, and as a result of his curiosity, he pushed those techniques to another level. I am humbled and grateful to announce that Devon's gift has made room for him. Through a gracious contribution, Devon is being awarded mentorship and membership to MHub. MHub is a state-of-the-art prototyping lab and the nation's largest innovation center for physical product development and manufacturing. Devon, go take your place and stand before great men. To all the graduates of 2020, believe that the impossible is possible and you will watch your dreams come to pass.
It is with great pleasure that I get the opportunity to recognize the following students for making the honor roll during the fourth quarter. Kiana Brown, 5 A's. Oceana Kane, 3 A's, 3 B's. Marquita Hall, 2 A's, 2 B's. Tawanja Parks, 5 A's, 1 B. Robert Ruiz, 6 A's. Howard Smith, 2 A's, 3 B's. And last but not least, Tonisha Williams, 4 A's, 2 B's.
Good afternoon. My name is Algernon Alexander, and I am the Dean of Students here at Austin Career Education Center. Because we believe that education extends beyond the borders of a classroom, we don't just select a valedictorian and a salutatorian. We've created what we call the Student of Distinction. The Student of Distinction embodies the characteristics of excellent academics, leadership, the ability to encourage their fellow classmates. They represent the overall spirit of an excellent student here at Austin Career Education Center. This year in 2020, we've had several students that embodied these characteristics, all of which would make an excellent student of distinction. The following students were all nominated for the Award of Student of Distinction: Oceana Kane, Lanaya Fields, Robert Hurd, Bria James, Robert Ruiz, and Tonisha Williams. Congratulations to all of those students who were nominated. Instead of just picking one student this year, we actually selected two because it was just that difficult. We selected a male student as well as a female student. The students that were selected this year truly embody the spirit of student distinction. You would see them volunteering their time to assist other students. You'd see them participating in the extracurricular activities and ensuring that they added to the overall spirit here at Austin Career Education Center. The student of distinctions for the graduating class of 2020, you're going to hear from them shortly actually, to bring a powerful message, are Bria James and Robert Ruiz. Congratulations on winning Student of Distinction. And once again, congratulations to all of our excellent students that were nominated.
Good afternoon, teachers, administrators, family, and friends. My name is Bria James, and I'm your Student Council President. We are gathered here today to celebrate an important milestone of our life. It has been a long year, but here we are today ready to graduate. We worked hard to get to this point, but we didn't do it alone. To our teachers, thank you for unselfishly sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us. To our parents, thank you for supporting us in more ways than it is possible to count. And to our principal, vice principal, and all of the other office staff, thank you for keeping things running smoothly so that the teachers could focus on us. We began high school as children, but we are leaving here as adults. Some of us will go to college, some of us will go straight into the workforce, but each of us will travel our own path. No matter where we go or what we do, there are still challenges ahead of us, and we must face those challenges with our head held high and our hearts wide open. One of the challenges that I faced while coming into this school was adjusting to the new environment, being that I am from a private school. I continue to keep my head held high and give things a chance, and everyone welcomed me with open arms, and I'm grateful for that. My challenge for each of you today, and myself, is to do all that you can do to reach your full potential from here on out. And now here we stand, our high school days are all over, and it is up to the next class to step into our shoes and take over. Congratulations to my fellow 2020 graduates. The future is truly in our hands, so let's make the most of it. Thank you.
Hi, class of 2020. For those who don't know me, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Robert, and although I didn't begin my journey here at Austin, but just like the rest of my fellow classmates, I got the chance to finish and make memorable memories from the first time I stepped in this building up to the last moments in Austin. I cherish the time I spent in school because without the staff and the teachers, I wouldn't have made it this far. It's like each and one of them pushed me more to become the person I am now, which is smart, kind, and thankful. Also, in a time like this, everyone should embrace their uniqueness. Coming into Austin, I was the only Latino brother, and I embraced it. Another thing I like to say is that everyone should be proud of themselves, because all the hard work you all put into school when this pandemic hit close to home. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the track, man it's so tough.
Alright yo, put the belly on her body, make a catch. Seen her watch, now she wanna give crotch. Boy got peas, now she hopping in the pod. Man, a real life sugar gal, I might forget what. When she want dark, told her meet me at the top. Switching lanes the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Maybe this a Moncler sweater, diesel denim. Buy another one, my pockets fat like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats and they leather. Go broke never, on my grind. She make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice, the sauce and all them things. I blammed her twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz, I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they want my thing.
Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the track, man it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back of the tour bus, getting cool up. D-square, got on de-stress. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old Nikes in the shoebox. Keep my stripes, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, then she might just. She went tryna move bait when her eyes locked. New tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. Off my whites, right my wrongs. Gucci my mum, I used to do your thumbs. Count my sums, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hop friends. We been up, not up, next. Don't rush, slow touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. We can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the track, man it's so tough.
And introduce him, the one and only. Big truck, no clutch. Wrist rolls, don't touch. French Siri, I'm so drunk.